And in your mind right now, holding on to hope makes you as a collective feel crazy. You don't want to hold on to hope anymore, okay? In your mind, you're finally starting to, rose-colored glasses, I'm seeing this clearly. If this doesn't fix in the next month, 2 months, whatever time frame you've put on it, don't make it fit. You're thinking this is done because you are already in the mind frame that this person's done. So you don't want to keep holding on anymore. Makes sense? For the right collective, that'll make sense. So that's what you think is around you, okay? Or you're hoping is around you. All right, let's just get intention, what you think this person's true. I don't think they're going to be nice. And then we will really break this down. Okay. I think I've pretty much got the gist of the right collective, but let's just confirm what you think this person's intention is towards you. Unawakened. So you think they think you're crazy. Holy, oh, this poor collective. It's funny. I get some collectives so much belief, and then I get collectives it's very 50-50. It's very rare. I don't even remember the last time I had a collective when I've tapped into what you, like this much. I feel it's like a surge that's come over you. I just think the right collective, you are like, what have I been doing? I'm fearful of letting go with what I've had or what I know. What you're asking of me is impossible and it makes me extremely uncomfortable. So maybe as well because remember underneath that twin flame, you had happily single, having the time of their life. And I said with that healing card underneath, maybe you have hopes that they're healing. But more than none, you think this person looks in on you and they think you're crazy, which means you don't think this hasn't activated to the sign synchronicities of the universe. So they don't know information about twins because they're not activated to the divine energy, okay? Magical and powerful. I think that's the questioning. I think maybe for so long you thought they were getting inspiration off you or they were growing from you. Remember, that spy is your trigger point for the right collective. So there's something here. I think this is where you feel foolish. I'm not going to lie. Okay, 44, 22. Oh, 28. Sorry, there's a reason I said 22. I used to limit my goals and place myself in a box based on what others told me I was capable of. Since meeting you, my views have expanded and I'm trying to dream big. Because of you, I deserve more. This is where you feel crazy. You think they're unawakened. So anything that you're doing right now, divine journey, you got twin flame, so you're clearly on the divine journey. I think you had so much belief that you were getting them outside of that box, but now you're thinking this person's unawakened. They must see me as completely toot. How did I think this person was growing from me? Because again, the right collective, you've had no physical, tangible proof. You've not seen with your eyeballs that this person's evolved at all. Again, me saying you're holding on to hope is probably one of the... You've probably thought that, the right collective. I think you're watching this questioning everything you've once believed about your connection and this person. Do I think you don't believe in the divine journey? No, because I think you've experienced the growth. I think for you, it's more, you don't believe this person to be your twin, your divine. Watch from part 1, okay? You could think they're a catalyst. They call it the false flame. I don't like that terminology, but everyone's got their own universal truth. I call it the karmic catalyst. Maybe you're putting them in the category of the catalyst before welcoming your true divine. You're not silly. You know the frequency you've changed into. It's for a far greater reason, okay? But when it comes to this person, it's like, again, this is probably sums up everything we've said perfectly. They're unawakened. So they don't see me. They don't see me the way that I've believed that they should be seeing me or that they were seeing me. Make sense? Hopefully that was a bit confusing in my mind. Deceit. I don't think you think their mask is off. I think this is what you've been holding on to. There is still a part of you, maybe sometimes you come in and out a little bit, hoping that they're going to surrender, but I doubt it. Like, not from what I can feel. I don't even know why I'm lying to myself about the way I feel. I am... Maybe you need that message, just saying. I'm just confirming your emotion. You guys know my beliefs on this kind of energy, okay? But we all have a process. Everyone's got a process to get through certain layers, this collective. And I am going to confirm everything, and I'm not going to lie. Sometimes clarity readings can be very confronting, but I just have intuition. You might be a little bit wrong here, but anyway, we will confirm. I don't even know why I'm lying to myself about the way I feel about you. I may act as if I don't care, but deep down, I just heard things aren't always as they seem. Care, but deep down, I know it's because I care too much, and that makes me very afraid. I think you held on to this for a long time, but again, it doesn't make sense to you. That's just hope for you. And the right collective, you're sick of holding on to hope. I think the one thing that keeps you still a little bit bound, it's that Mercury retrograde. It's that timing you've put on it. I think in your soul, you're giving it like, it's kind of that last chance kind of energy in your mind. I'm ready to surrender myself to our connection. I'll no longer run away from it, and I will no longer deny it. It's more... until they do this and stop running, it's like, and again, right collective, you've kind of put a time frame on it. You were like, nah, I'm crazy. I'm trusting in the universe and our love for one another. You could be a Libra, this person could be. Okay. Just before we break them down, I just want to see the universe. I just want to get a message from the universe for you guys and your perspective right now and what they want you to know right now, and then we'll get into them. Okay, universe, for the right collective, please. What message do you have for this beautiful collective? Universe. Faith. Trust in fate and destiny. Okay. Universe, what message do you have for this beautiful collective? I just get a few and then we'll really break it down. Oh God. Compass, it's aging well. Perfect timing, wait for perfect timing, and then you've got Jupiter expansion. My stars. Again, everything's a process. But right now they're saying you're on your life path. They understand why you're in, and you've been finding your way. You've been going through self-discovery. And you've been developing over time. Okay. You've been finessing, learning how to alchemize, learning how to transmute and transform energy, good or bad, but something in your life is ripening and things are aging well. You just have to wait for perfect timing. They see your culmination of effort, they see your dedication, you're unstoppable, but there's something here that will stand the test of time with your fine wine. But right now you're going through past, present, future. You're going through a judgment period, a justice period. You might think you're the most healed person, but just side note, and again, everyone goes through their process, but do you think maybe to soothe yourself, I don't even want to say what I want to say, because I think this collective, it's clearly a chapter you need to go through, but I think the universe is just trying to show you that because of time, maybe you're too fixated on the negatives instead of trusting that you're on your path, let it be with this person or not. You're aging well, you're healing. If this person is your divine or not, they were clearly the catalyst for your transformation, your healing journey, and there's no need for you to feel crazy. There's no need for you. It's because you've got the face on it, okay? But you're going through I just think you losing hope and faith. For you in the moment, it feels like it's soothing you, but believe it or not, I think you're doing the opposite to what you think it is actually creating. But with this Jupiter energy, you're in expansion mode right now. And I've been saying this for the past few weeks. Whatever we're fixating on, we need to change the perspective of it. So whatever your main focus is over this transitional period up there, remember, it's not the right focus. It needs a shift. Just saying. So if this has come out of nowhere, like that surge, like that lightning bolt, do you think maybe it's the universe trying to show you this doesn't benefit you, this thought pattern, this holds you back? Just saying. And I will confirm everything. But from what I can see here, it's the time that's making you feel this way. Instead of truly trusting in your thread in life. Okay, expansion, growth, luck, turning point, destiny, grateful, fortune, goodwill. But again, this could be a turning point. That's why I don't want to say too much for this collective,